guys, welcome back to Mobility. Thank you for joining me. So for today's session, we're going to start down on the ground. So just nice and easy to bring yourself down. Feel free, if this kneeling down position isn't very comfortable for you, feel free to sit onto your bottom. That's absolutely fine. It's personal preference. Just bring yourself down into a comfortable position. Okay, so we're going to start really simple by bringing the chin towards the chest. I want you to think about drawing the shoulders back and just looking down towards your thighs. Good, and then from here we're going to look all the way up. Keep the shoulders back, look into the ceiling. And again, chin towards the chest, pull the shoulders down. Good, and all the way up. Good, coming back to the center. Take a breath in and reach the arms tall. From here, we're going to start to reach the right hand up. As you reach the right hand up, think about shifting your hips to the right. And then over to the other side. Obviously, if you are seated doing this one, you won't be able to move the hips, but that's fine. Just reaching the arm. So the left arm reaches up and then the right arm. Good, one more to each side. Last one on your left and open the arms down. Good, so from here we're going to take your left hand to the outside of your right leg, same if you're seated, and you're going to open your right hand behind. So just a little spiral twist to look to the back of the room. Think about pulling the shoulders away from your ears. Good, coming back to the center and let's change it over. Right hand comes to the side of the leg, left hand comes behind the back. Good, and again, last time. Left hand comes to the outside, reach the right hand behind. Good, last one, right hand comes across, reach the left arm behind. Good, coming back to the center. Okay, so we're going to start now coming into a little bit of a quad stretch. So I do want you to come to kneeling for this one. Trying to bring yourself as far down as you can. So bringing your bum down towards your heels. Now, obviously, if this position isn't very comfortable, feel free to place a cushion in between your calves and your hamstrings just to prop you up a little bit. And just try and hold that stretch. Obviously, if you can, you're going to sit the hips down and trying to bring your hands behind your back. So you're going to move yourself back as far as you can. What we're aiming to do here is to open through the fronts of the legs, so open through the quads. From here, you're going to squeeze your glutes and just try and press your hips away from your heels. And just open the hips and then to release. And then again, squeeze the glutes, press the hips away. And release. Good, as you're doing this, think about pushing down into the hands and opening the chest. So you're sliding the shoulders down and back. Pressing up. And release. Last one, pressing away. And releasing there, great job. Okay, so next bringing this into an inside thigh stretch, but also a hip opener. So bringing your hands in front, we're now going to take your knees out as wide as you can. Okay, so keep your feet close together behind you, so we're not taking it into a full frog with the toes turned out. Keep the feet together. Slide your knees out and then just try and push your bum back and sit your hips as low as you can. If you need to, walk your hands back and just try and sit your hips into that stretch here. So really feeling that inside thigh stretch, pull the shoulders down. Now, if this is comfortable for you, what you're going to do is either slide the knees a little bit wider or see if you can start to bring your elbows towards the ground. But what we don't want to do here, remember, is pull forwards. We want to keep the bum pushing back towards your feet. Good, then if this is comfortable here, we start to bring the chest towards the floor. And again, you want to think about pressing backwards, so you're not trying to lay forwards, you're keeping your hips pulling back. And just breathing into this stretch, open the hips, and just getting that inside thigh stretch.
Good. So we're just going to spend a bit of time here just allowing yourself to release and allow that tension to release as you exhale. Good, nice and steady to release out. And then when you're ready, just bringing the knees back in your own time.
Okay, so from here we're going to move into a grasshopper stretch. So give yourself a second to come out of that position first. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a big step forwards with your right foot. We're going to allow the hips to drop forwards and bring in the hands to the inside of this right leg. So I'm just allowing my hips to push forwards, and then my right hand is going to go to my front knee and gently guide it wide. So I'm opening the hip. Good, now from here, let's reach the right arm up into a spiral. Good, bringing that hand behind to look to the back of the room. Good, now you either stay here, or if you feel able to, you're going to try and lift your back heel towards your bottom and try and hold the foot. Good, so allow the hips to sink, just breathing into that stretch, releasing through the quad into the hip. Good, slow to release, and then from here you're going to tuck your back toes under and lift the knee. We're going to try and step this into a press-up plank position, so front foot is going to step back, join the feet, shoulders over the fingertips, and then slow to lower the knees, sit back to your shell stretch. Just a couple of breaths here, releasing through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and then we're going to roll ourselves up. And we're going to take a big step forwards with the left foot. So we're going to now start that second side, just guiding the hips forwards. And the hands are on the inside of that left foot. Good, using your left hand to guide the left knee wide, but keep the hips pressing forwards. Reaching the left arm up, reach as high as you can, pull the shoulders down. Good, now if you can, you're going to reach that hand behind you and you're going to see if you can lift your back heel towards your bottom. So you're trying to hold the foot with the hand. If not, just stay into the rotation. Good, slow to release the foot and the hand. Tuck the back toes under to lift the back knee. From here, we're going to join the foot behind into a press-up position. Now from here, instead of coming down with the knees, we're going to send the hips up into a down-facing dog. So pushing the hips as high as you can and just walk the feet a step in. So we're just going to start to drive through the heels, one heel down and then the other. Think about pushing back here through the shoulders and trying to send your tailbone as high as you can. Good, so let's keep alternating, pressing one and then pressing the other, really pushing back here into that calf and hamstring stretch. Good, let's drive both heels down towards the floor, and from here just try and push your bum up a little bit higher. Okay, now from here you're going to lift your heels. We're going to send your tailbone up towards the ceiling, stick your bottom out, push back through your shoulders with your heels raised, and then as you exhale, drive the heels down. And again, let's rise up, send your tailbone high, look back to your feet, breath out and push down. Two more, rising up. And driving the heels down. Last one, lift the heels. Exhale, pushing down. Good, from here, rising up, you're going to bend your knees
And slowly bring yourself down into that shoulder stretch, releasing through the head, the neck, the shoulders. Good. Slowly rolling yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae as you draw your hands back to your legs. And then just from here, coming all the way up to a high kneeling position. So here we're going to take the hands behind the back. I want you to interlock your fingers. Think about pressing your hands down to the floor. Squeeze the shoulders, lift the chest and look high. Now in this position here, squeeze the glutes and just gently try and press the pelvis forwards. Good, slow to release. Then from there, interlock the fingers, rotate the palms up as high as you can. And just from here, think about shrugging your shoulders up to touch your ears. And then release them down, but try and keep the elbows straight. And again, inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Good. On this last one, we're going to release the hands. Inhale. And exhale to release the hands all the way down and round. And resting there. Excellent work, guys. Thank you for joining me. That is your session complete for today, and I shall see you very soon.